Hello, people with opposable thumbs. Did you touch a door handle today? You probably did. You just can't even remember it. Okay, touching door handles is like breathing. It's just second nature, first nature, third nature. It's just nature for you. You just do it. You don't even think about it. That muscle memory just attracts you to that door handle like a magnet. You just put your hand right on it and bloop. You're more dangerous than you know. Okay? So, if you never thought about avoiding touching public door handles, then you're in the right place. Because I, unlike most people, always think about not touching one whenever I can, whether it's in public or private. But for this video, we're just going to talk about the door handles that exist in public, specifically at ASU, okay? Then we're going to talk about the diseases that are on these door handles. Then we're going to talk about the future, how we could avoid the dangerous diseases that are on these door handles and contracting them and spreading them to other people. So just remember, everyone can benefit from touching public door handles less, just like everyone can benefit from washing their hands more. So come with me as we go over these 3 doorknobs to start. There are 3 main types of door handles, or doorknobs as I just referred to them. But hey, potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's keep it going. So we got the lever handle, the pull handle, and the doorknob. This is all according to ironmongery experts. However, doorknobs are less commonly used in public. So for this video, we'll just cover the lever handle, the pull handle, and the push bar. Lever handles are the most commonly used in commercial and public buildings. To avoid directly touching this one with my hand, I stroke down on it with the back of my wrist. You can also drop an elbow on it. You can close your fist and strike down on it with either the bottom of your horizontally or vertically closed fist. Pull handles are best used on passage doors for exit and entry. If the pull handle has a big enough opening, hook your fist on through it and pull it open with the back of your wrist. If you're wearing a long sleeve top, you can also cover your hand with the long sleeve top and open the door. Just be sure though that when you're done, that long sleeve top never finds its way back onto your face. My favorite door handle is the push bar. It's commonly placed at ASU. However, no door is ever double-sided with push bars. You can open this door with any part of your body just about. You can open it with your elbow, you can open it with your butt, you can open it with your knuckles, you can open it with your hip. If you want to just be ignorant, you can open it with your foot and Spartan kick it. It really doesn't matter, okay? Now that you know these door handles by name and popularity, let's learn the name and dangers of the diseases that live on these door handles. Millions of bacteria exist on public door handles. Researchers from the University of Colorado states that the average person's hand carries more than 3,000 bacteria from at least 100 species. In the fall of 2021, ASU Tempe's campus had an enrollment of 54,866 students. 3,000 times 54,866 is a lot of bacteria being spread around, especially on door handles. You take into consideration that the mandatory mask policy has been lifted, means that the chance of you being infected from a disease on a door handle has increased by a lot. Influenza is common amongst door handles. Influenza, aka the flu, is also commonly known to kill people. Even if you're vaccinated against influenza, you can still contract the flu. Flu symptoms can last 5 to 7 days. That's 5 to 7 days. That's a school week. That's a work week. That's important days that you don't want to be missing just because you touched a silly little door handle. Next we have the Rhinovirus, also known as the common cold. It also exists on door handles. The common cold isn't fatal. The common cold symptoms include runny nose, sore throat, sneezing, headache, cough, and muscle aches. Ow, 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 ow. Might scare you into thinking you have COVID. But sure, if you got infected with the common cold, you wouldn't die. And you aren't likely to have every listed symptom. But you are likely to miss school, work, and events. Just like you would with the flu. Just like you would with anything that creates a sickness in your body, okay? So that is very important about not touching door handles. If you touch a door handle, you might not be touching a door handle for a week. Now that you've been spooked by the number and dangerous bacteria that live on door handles, let's discuss solutions as a society. Touchless doors in public should be a common courtesy for the safety of customers, employees, event goers, students, all of us. Of course, hospitals truly understand the dangerous diseases that live on these public door handles. When you go into a hospital, you notice there's as many touchless doors as possible. You probably also notice that your caretaker always holds the door open for you. Then you probably notice another thing. There's a lot of hand sanitizers in here. Always right around the corner. Now, every public place can't be as convenient and as clean as a hospital is, but they can implement as many touchless doors as possible just like hospitals do. But another thing is you have to hold yourself accountable because these places aren't here to protect you. They're just here to serve you realistically. We need more handicap doors. A handicap door isn't completely touchless, but you can push the button with any body part other than your hand, just like a push bar. One push can save a life. When a handicap door is closed, It typically stays open long enough for a few to several people to go through it before it closes. Revolving doors are also a viable option. To enter a revolving door, you don't have to touch it to open it most of the time. It's typically just like already open. It kind of has like a little gap in it. You just do one of those things, just slide it in there, boop. Anything. You really shouldn't be putting the palm of your hand on a revolving door. Once inside a revolving door, you don't have to touch the handle to operate it. You can place your elbow or knuckles anywhere on the door that isn't the handle to navigate through it. Let someone else push it. Jesus. Revolving doors, in my opinion, are fun rides, like escalators and elevators. Let's make saving lives fun. In conclusion, you now know how to minimize your contact with public door handles. You've also been made aware of the many diseases that live on them. And we now have proposals/solutions that can help eliminate the millions of bacteria that are living on door handles and doors in general via association with their handles. It's important to remember this because you could die from a door handle, and if you don't die, you can miss out on days worth of activities due to falling ill. So let's just be safe and avoid these door handles at all costs.